The United States State Department has over 50,000 employees. They're all highly educated. They go through rigorous testing, and they must swear allegiance to the American Constitution, the American Federal Constitution. They believe in the American Federal Constitution because they think that it's the best system to make peace between the 330 million people in America and the 50 states. And I tend to agree with that. The United States Constitution states that the federal government is supreme over and above the 50 states, that all the people in America are entitled to equal rights. It believes in the separation between government and religion. It allows religion to exist. It allows people to practice their religion, but you cannot integrate religion into the government. I agree with all of that. However, when it comes to Israel-Palestine, the United States of America, the State Department that conducts foreign policy, believes in the opposite of what it believes for itself. It believes in a Jewish state which integrates religion and government. It believes in segregating Palestinians from Israelis based on religion. It does not believe in a federal government. It believes for a federal government for itself, but not for Israel-Palestine. It does not believe in equality for Palestinians and Israelis. The United States has committed the greatest political malpractice in the history of the Middle East. And it is responsible for sending tons and tons of weapons into the area, which practices the opposite of what the United States practices. And therefore, it committed political malpractice. And why is that? It doesn't matter why. It matters that it does it. It matters that the United States has vastly different standards for itself than for Israel-Palestine. And that is an indication of dismissiveness of the Israeli and the Palestinian people. It takes them for granted that they are incapable of meeting the standards that are so dear to the American Constitution and to the State Department itself. I do not believe that the United States will ever be able to give peace in Israel-Palestine with that attitude. It will never be able to use the same standards that it has for itself in Israel-Palestine with that attitude. The only way to give safety, true safety and security and peace to the people of Israel, Palestine, is to create a federal government that would be equal to the Palestinians and the Israelis. A federal government that would be different, that would be separate from the Israeli and the Palestinian government. That federal government should be created and could be created fairly easily by the people of Israel and Palestine. So if you're truly concerned about the safety and security of the Jewish people or the Palestinian people, you should reject what the United States is doing in Israel, Palestine. You should advocate for a federal government, irrespective of the Israeli or the Palestinian people, to give safety and security to the people, maybe to your family, maybe to yourself, in Israel, Palestine. Thank you.